Hi guys, welcome back to the Home and Homestead. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and I'm Rebecca. Today you'll be joining me in the kitchen while we make some back-to-school breakfast and snack items. We'll be making some cereal bars today, and I'll be using Fruit Loop cereal for this, but you can use any type of cereal that you'd like. So if you have a half box of cereal just sitting in the pantry that no one's eating, make them into some cereal bars and it'll get eaten up. So let's head over to the cooktop and make some tasty cereal bars. So here we have our Dutch oven, and we're going to turn this up to medium-high heat. And to this we're going to add 1 stick of butter that's nice and softened to room temperature. It doesn't have to be softened. You just take it out of the refrigerator or freezer. That's fine too. It'll just take a little bit longer to melt. So what we're going to do is melt this butter down. It'll help make a sauce for our cereal bars. So as I mentioned earlier, I'll be using Fruit Loop cereal to make some really colorful and festive cereal bars. I thought they'd be fun for back to school time, but these would be great for packing into lunches or to make and send for college care packages and things like that. Cereal bars are a wonderful way to use up a half box of cereal or a box that's been sitting around for a while and no one seems to want to eat it any longer. This will give it a fresh taste and a fun treat for everyone to enjoy. So you can go playful and sugary or really healthy. The choice is yours. So let's get this butter melted here. All right, that's pretty well melted down. So now what we're going to add is about 4 cups of marshmallows. I'll be using some homemade marshmallows. You can check out my video on how I make homemade marshmallows for my recipe and how I do it. Or you could use 1 bag of the large marshmallows. Just add them to there. And again, this isn't real strict. If you have just a half a bag of large marshmallows and a half a bag of mini ones, just put them in and melt them. You'll have a nice little cereal bar. So let this heat up and the marshmallows melt. We'll get this stirred in real nicely with the melted butter. So just take a few minutes to get to temperature. All right, these marshmallows are starting to melt here. Let me just mix them in with the melted butter. So now we can add our cereal. You'll add 6 to 8 cups. I'll be doing about 7 cups of the Fruit Loop cereal. That's what I had left. Mix that all together with the marshmallow mixture that you created. Turn the heat off there. Okay, now we'll get our pan ready for the bars. So depending on how thick you like your cereal bars, that will be how you decide the size pan that you're using. This is about an 8x8 pan, and this will give me a nice thick cereal bar. If you want them really thin, you can use a 13x9. And I have my pan lined with some parchment paper, just because it'll be easier to remove later and cut into the size that I want. So now we're going to pour our prepared cereal bar mix into our pan. And we'll just lightly spread them down. You don't want to over press your cereal bar mixtures because then it'll be a really hard and tough cereal bar to eat. Just kind of gently putting pressure down. There we go. So now I'll just let this cool and set for about an hour or 2. Then we can remove this from the pan and cut it to the size cereal bars that we want. All right, so our cereal bars have had a chance to completely cool, and they've hardened down and they've set to a nice bar consistency. So we'll just remove the parchment paper from the pan. We'll fold it down. Now we can just cut this into the size and shape breakfast cereal bars that we would like. All right, here we have our fun and festive looking breakfast cereal bars. I used a Fruit Loop style cereal to make this colorful bar, and just by combining a few ingredients, we made a fun little treat that can be packed into lunches, served as an after-school snack, or just eaten as a treat. You can swap out this cereal with whatever cereal you choose, or perhaps you have a box in the pantry that's half-eaten and needs to be used up. This might be a good recipe to use that cereal in. Well, if you'd like some more inspiration on other back-to-school snack, breakfast, or treats, you can check out my recipes and in the kitchen playlist. There's a number of recipes in there, and hopefully you'll give some of them a try. But if you're new to the channel or haven't done so yet, I would really appreciate you subscribing. If you enjoyed this or any other videos that you check out, please give them a thumbs up. I hope you're having a fantastic day. See you next time. Take care.